What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, and partner in the Ambrosia Collective and 015 Nutrition. So let's talk about glutamine. That's right, L-glutamine. So glutamine used to be a very controversial ingredient, believe it or not. Is it worth taking? Is it not worth taking? In fact, a guy I worked with for a long time, and I used to argue back and forth about it, Dr. Lane Norton. You know, you have people like Alan Aragon who don't believe in its validity for use. And me, myself, I tend to agree with them that a lot of the population might not need glutamine. Now, as someone who suffers from IBS-D, that is irritable bowel syndrome, the diarrhea kind, right? Just being honest and upfront, I was forced to look into certain things that help the gut, that help the body. And in that, and also in my experience in creating intra-workout products containing leucine, I learned a lot more about glutamine. So I'm going to say that this is a supplement, L-glutamine. I make one under MTS Nutrition that might help a majority or at least a good amount of the population. Now, I'm going to tell you how to take it, when to take it, who it's for, what its potential benefits are, and when it's kind of a waste. And it's not magical, as no supplement is magical because nothing works unless you do. In full disclosure, I do have notes. So if I'm looking down, it's because I do have notes for this. And I'm old school, and I take my notes freehand, like a boss. Anyway, check it out. So the number one thing I liked about glutamine is that it preserves leucine. Now, that is why we put it in the original Extend. Extend is an intra-workout BCAA supplement that I created and that I grew and I popularized, and that in turn created the intra-workout category, which is now a multi-$100 million category. It's worth a ton more than when I started it. It didn't exist. What I did is I made branched chains taste amazing and that we could drink it during intra-workout, which is where I feel it has its best use. Now, what glutamine does, it preserves leucine. That's it. I also liked it for its alkalinizing effects or purported alkalinizing effects. And at the time, people like Charles Poliquin liked it for its ability to help the body recover. So, even though it didn't have the greatest in vivo data, I did use glutamine as a part of Extend, and glutamine is fairly inexpensive, so I was able to put it in there and have it not raise the price of the product. So it was still generally affordable at the time. So the thing about glutamine, what is glutamine? Well, it's made naturally. It's the most abundant amino acid in the body. It's not hard to find. It's in a lot of your sources of protein. However, in times of extreme stress, in times where, let's say, maybe you're having marital issues, maybe you're just run down, maybe you have a cold or the flu or that other virus that's floating around here, and your body's just burning through it, right? In times of stress, your body can deplete glutamine faster than it can be created. So if you're not intaking enough natural glutamine in your diet, which I don't know about you, but I don't measure how much glutamine I take in my diet, nor do we really know. Now, Freeform, I'll give you the dose is normally around up to 30 grams I recommend people take. But to be honest with you, we don't know. And also there's some great data. Now, one of the arguments against glutamine is that it all got intaken by your intestines before it could even do anything for your body. And my argument to that, or my, comeback to that is, well, is there a reason for that? And the reason is your body really likes glutamine. Glutamine does a lot of cool things. It's been used to help treat leaky gut syndrome. It can strengthen and help rebuild the intestinal lining. As I said before, it helps with people like myself with symptoms of IBS-D. That's the diarrhea version of it. Now, how do you dose it? Those are people that can help. Basically, if you're a high-stress person, if you're someone who has digestive issues, if you're on a lower carb diet, I remember Charles Poliquin used to recommend people take up to 50 grams of this post-workout. Even though it's not expensive, that can run a lot. But I remember seeing crazy stuff. Him and Milos were telling people to take tremendous doses of glutamine and branch chains. So my opinion on glutamine is, do I go out of my way to take it? Now I kind of do. Do I travel with it? No. I travel with a certain amount of supplements, but I normally don't find room in my suitcase for this. But I don't travel as much as I used to if I was traveling and competing like I used to. But now that I've actually re-dove into that data, I actually might start taking it, because when am I more stressed than when I'm traveling, hitting a bunch of different retail accounts, doing presentation and gym events? My traveling is extremely high stress. For those of you who follow me, I normally visit a ton of retail accounts like Vitamin Shop, like Quick Trip, and then I'll go and I'll have a meeting with a large corporation like Trader Joe's or Target, and then I'll go and I'll do a gym event at night at like Metro. I fill my days, right? So I also find time if I don't have those gym events to train for myself. So who can this benefit? High stress individuals. What's a high stress individual? Well, someone who works a lot, someone with a 9-to-5 job. We're all pretty damn high stress. Like if you live in this world, if you have a job, if you have kids, man, I'm stressed out just watching my kids' soccer games. High stress individuals. Athletes, those pushing your body, training 4 to 6 days a week, especially athletes in training camps, boxers, MMA fighters, football players going through Hell Week or the season. My daughter's in her season. Now that I've read more on this, I'm going to have her throw some of this in her shakes. She makes shakes every day. She makes these smoothies with this berry mix we buy. It's phenomenal. But anyway, I'm going to have her throw that in her smoothie. Why not? It's not going to hurt you. It's non-toxic, no side effect. It's a naturally occurring amino acid. It's naturally occurring. All right, so dosing. So I like to see anywhere between 10 and 30 grams a day, 30 being on the high end. That would be 10 grams of 2 scoops of this. This is 80 servings per container. That would last you 40 days. I'll link this down below. This is MTS Nutrition L-Glutamine. What is so special about my L-Glutamine? Well, it has an M on it. And when that happens, it means that I am personally qualifying its quality. And I am basically giving you my word that what's on this label is in the bottle. And it's the highest grade L-glutamine you can buy. Other than that, it's glutamine. It's not like the outright bar where I did something special with a formula and a methodology to make it. Nope, I put glutamine in a bottle here, but it's the damn best glutamine you can find. I'm not going to lie to you, this is the highest. No, it's really, really, really good glutamine. And it's from a process called fermentation. So it is vegan friendly, animal free, right? So take up to 30 grams a day. One way you could do that is if you eat 6 meals a day, 5 grams or 1 scoop per meal. If you train, you could take 10 to 15 grams after workout and then take, another 10 grams or 15 grams throughout the day. Spread it out. What I like to do is I'll usually take some post-workout with my, my protein shake. I usually have the Big Hydro from 015 Nutrition. I'll have 2 scoops of that red velvet post-workout. I'll throw in 2 scoops of glutamine. Boom, I'm good to go. So what I'll do is I'll have that post-workout, but first thing when I wake up in the morning, I drink my health shake. I'll put 2 to 3 scoops in that as well. I normally get 20 to 30 grams. It does help with my irritable bowel syndrome, but I also do other things for it in full disclosure to treat my IBS, which is under control 100%. So there you have it. Who is glutamine for? Well, just about everybody. But who is it especially for? Those hard training athletes and those with high stress. Do you need glutamine? No. No, you don't need it. You don't really need much. I will say you do need some antiviral things. What do you need? Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, quercetin. Boom. Antiviral replication supplements. I think everybody needs that 100% because all the viruses and stuff floating around, right? You don't want to get that. Okay? And that helps your body prevent from replicating viruses, right? But there's nothing, you don't need creatine. You don't need creatine. Does it help? Yeah. You don't need extra protein shakes, right? Does it help you get in your daily protein requirements? Yeah, it does. So my thing is, this will help you. Do you need it? No. Will it help you? Absolutely. Will it help you to a point where you can notice it? Maybe, maybe not. But is it doing something to help you? I'd say so. But anyway, that's all I got on glutamine. Anyway, link it down below. This MTS Nutrition L-Glutamine. Go buy it. Support me. Man, that'd be great. I'd love for you to support me. That'd be nice. That we keep doing these cool videos. And I appreciate you and everything. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Like this video, and of course, click on that notification bell. As you can tell, I'm 40 in every bit of it because I still use handwritten notes. Here they are, handwritten notes. Anyway, guys, I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. Man, I love me some chocolate chip cookies and milk. Chocolate chip cookies and milk. Chocolate chip cookie MTS way. Made with real cookie bits.